Good morning, students of class 9. You are welcome back to the e-classes now. Let us continue our lesson in English. We are doing chapter 9, the last chapter of the textbook. And the title of the chapter is The Bond of Love. We have learned about Bruno and the writer's wife, how he behaved when he saw his owner in the Jew after a long time, and moreover he had learned some tricks. The writer's wife had taught him some tricks, and he was really a very loving pet. Now he was taken to the Jew, and after the Jew he was again brought back in the house, but to keep him in the house safely was quite risky. So the writer constructed an island there. He had hired some laborers to construct an island. We have discussed about that. We have learned about that. An island was made for him to stay so that he will remain there safe as well as free from the tenants' children, so that they will not tease him. Now, there is a question, how the writer's wife will go to the island, because it is 6 feet wide and 7 feet deep. So how she will go there and how she will come back? So now we'll talk about that. The way in which the author's wife reached the island. The way she reaches the island and the way she comes back from the island is quite interesting. Let's talk about that. There are 6 points I've written over here, and this is the last portion of this chapter. A good arrangement was made by the writer. The writer also made a good arrangement for his wife to reach the island, because that was, Bruno was her pet. Especially writer's wife loved him so much as her own child. She treated him like her own child, and she loved him very, very much. And Bruno, or you can say Baba, also loved her very much. In fact, Baba loved all the family members, but mostly the writer's wife, because she used to feed him, take care of him. That's why Baba loved her very much. So the way she goes and leaves, going and coming, the way she goes and leaves the island is quite interesting. It is quite interesting. How it is interesting? The writer had tied a rope. The writer had fixed a rope, tied a rope to the overhanging branch of a mango tree. In his compound there were mango trees, big, very big compound. So there were mango trees. The overhanging branch of a mango tree. The writer had tied a rope there, a thick rope. The writer had tied a rope to the overhanging branch of a mango tree with a loop at the end, at its lower end. At the lower end, the writer had made a loop so that his wife could put one leg in the loop and kick with the other, so that she could swing and go there. So putting one foot in the loop, she used to put one foot in the loop and she kicks off the ground with the other. She kicks the ground with the other so that she could bridge the gap. She could bridge the breadth or the width of 6 feet gap of the moat. The moat means the dry pit. I've already explained, moat means the dry pit that surrounds the island. So she kicks with one foot, and putting one foot in the loop, she kicks with the other so that she could swing and bridge the gap of the moat, which is 6 feet wide, and it was 7 feet deep. The return was made in the same way. She used to go there after bridging the gap of 6 feet of the moat, She used to feed him, take care of him, love him. He used to sit there for hours, and she used to return in the same way. In this way, the children could not go. So, children were scared to bridge the gap of 6 feet. If they fall, they will fall 6 feet deep. So, in this way, Bruno was kept safely in the compound, not far away from the family, because the family was there, and he used to get love and affection from the writer's wife every day, most of the time. So, this chapter, the bond of love, provides us a clear picture. It provides us a clear picture that a true love has no proper language. A true love, when you love your pet, really, it has no proper language. This chapter provides us a clear picture of it. Everybody, all the human beings, including the blind, including the deaf, including the dumb, everybody, including birds and animals, can understand this universal language. This is a universal language. It can be understood by all the people, birds, animals. This universal language of love, the language of love, is universal. If we love them, if we love the animals and birds, if we love them, or human beings, if we love them, they will love in return. If you love them, definitely the animals, birds, and even human beings, they will love us. So therefore, love is mutual. So this chapter provides us a clear picture. We can understand that love is such a language that all can understand. And we should know, we should learn how to love others. Treat them as your own family members. Treat them properly, kindly, affectionately, so that you will get the love in return. So, this is the end of the chapter, and in our next chapter, now all the chapters are finished, only the poem is left. 1 or 2 poems is left, or are left. To be continued, poem on killing a tree. We'll talk about that, on killing a tree. So, in our next class, it's a poem. So, it's all about killing a tree. Actually it is compared to our habits in the poem. The writer indirectly mentions about our habits, how to kill our habits, how to remove bad habits from our hearts, from ourselves. So it's all about that. So the writer cannot say directly that you must do this to remove your bad habits. The people will not listen and will not follow. So in order to teach the younger generation, so he mentioned in the poem about killing a tree. So there is a contrast. So in our next class we'll do that. So thank you for watching so attentively and for your presence. Thank you very much. We'll meet in the next class. That's all for today. Thank you very much.